What it do? It's your boy Crack. I'm standing on Guy Good Sports, and today I will be recapping the Broncos versus the Commanders game. What a thriller, man! It was a great game. It went into OT. The Broncos scored a touchdown. I think it was Harvey who ran up the middle. Boy, they just drove up the field with Ingram. He had like a big reception, and then they just drove up the field like 5 plays. And then we came back, counted it, scored with Terry McLaurin. And then we went for the 2-point conversion, which failed. McNichols was wide open coming out of the backfield, and it would have been an easy touchdown 2-point conversion. But then the ball got swatted by Denver's linebacker, so that's how we lost the game. But it was a great game. It was a great game. Commander fans need to be feeling proud. You know what I'm saying? We definitely fought hard against now the #1 AFC team in the league. So we fought real good. Our defense got some stops. Bobby Wagner got an interception. We got a couple of red zone stops, which made them kick a field goal like 2 times. So we did pretty good. Mariota looked pretty good outside of that dumb pick he threw in the red zone. I don't know what he was thinking on that play. That play was horrendous. But other than that, Mariota did pretty good. He had some miscues with Terry McLaurin. They was kind of off. You can kind of expect that. You know, Terry kind of been out for a long time, so this is his first time back in a while. So they had some miscues, but I love the fact that we had 14 targets to Terry McLaurin. Like, we not used to seeing that. Usually, you know, we trying to in the stadium just screaming, Terry, throw him the ball. But we actually threw him the ball, and I feel like Terry could have had more yards than he actually had this game if they would have, you know, been on the same page. But yeah, Terry McLaurin had, I think, 7 catches for 96 yards. Had a touchdown. He had 1 touchdown that got called back from a holding call. I think Conley held the defensive end, but then he wound up scoring on that drive anyway in OT. So Terry McLaurin looked really good. Hopefully he can stay healthy. But he looks good today. Like, he definitely looked good. Terry McLaurin, we had to pay him. I think he's well worth all the money. I know he was hurt all year, but, you know, that's comes from the fact that he was holding out on the training camp, so he didn't get to practice, and that's when them soft tissue injuries occur. So hopefully next year, he'll be in shape. He already paid, so he will be practicing for sure. But we did good, man. I think we did good today. I love Chris Rodriguez. He runs hard. I feel like McGee's getting a little better too. I like what I've seen from him. Overall too, Dan Quinn is doing a great job play calling. You can see the defense is like night and day with Dan Quinn calling the play calls versus Joe Witt calling the plays. It's like night and day. I feel like Dan Quinn would have had this defense looking better if we still have some of the people on the field. You know, so we missing Armstrong, we missing Jean-Baptiste, and some other key defensive pieces. So I think Dan Quinn going forward should call the plays next year. I don't know if he will, but I think he should. The defense plays hard. Even when we get beat, we was putting the wood on people, you know what I'm saying, putting that shoulder pad, smacking people. You seen that Mike Sancho hit. You know, I thought Sean Taylor was on the field. So you seen that one. Will Hurst had a nice hit. Overall, the defense flies to that ball. Still needs some improvement, but we get stops. That's the key. We get some stops sometimes. With Joe Witt calling plays, it was just open season. Who else I like on offense? Like I said, it was McLaurin's show today. McLaurin, oh my God. How did I not bring this up first? Burks. You seen that one-hand catch? I got it on camera too. One-hand catch by Burks. That was great. Looked like Odell Beckham type of catch. It was a great catch. That was a good pickup by us. We got him off the streets because we missing a lot of receivers. So I don't know, man. Burks if he continue to play good with us, maybe we assign him back on a bargain deal, and maybe we can have him out here next year. Burks is good. He's a big receiver, got some good hands. He was a first-round pick before. He didn't work out with the Titans, but hey, maybe he might work out with the Commanders. So yeah, Burks, that was a great catch. Might be, arguably one of the greater catches in the year. I know Puka Nacua had a great catch this week, and it's been some other great catches as well, but that's going to be like top 5. I know it's going all on ESPN right now. I haven't turned the TV on since I've been home, but yeah, that was a great catch. So I like Trey Burks. Like I said, Terry McLaurin doing good. Hopefully Noah Brown come back next week, and then, we'll have, top 3. It'll be McLaurin, Noah Brown, and then Burks, and then Lane, whoever else might want to fill in But overall, man, I definitely think we fought hard this game. Denver Broncos is a good defense. They have a great defense. Their defense was top 3. It might not be top 3 after today because we, pretty much moved the ball on them without Jaden Daniels. So it was great. But they got a great defense. So we fought hard, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we lost. It is what it is. But, if we had Jaden Daniels, maybe we would have pulled it off. But we did good. We just got to keep battling. At the end of the day, too, like I tell a lot of fans, a lot of people in the stadium or, friends and stuff like that, I want to lose. Of course, when I was in the stadium, I wanted us to win the game because when I'm watching the game, I want us to win. I'm not going to be like, oh, please drop the pass. No, I'm going to root for us every time. But at the end of the day, like my bottom line, I want us to lose. I want us to get a high draft pick. I want us to have entertaining losses like we did tonight, but lose. You know what I'm saying? We need a top 3, top 5 draft pick. We traded a lot of draft capital, trading for Lattimore last year. We traded for Larry Tunsil, gave us some draft capital, and we traded for Deebo Samuel. So if we can somehow, some way get a top 3 draft pick and some people want to trade up to get a quarterback, you know what I'm saying? Because, the Raiders need a quarterback, the Jets need a quarterback, and there's probably some other people, Saints might need a quarterback. So if one of the people give us a call, we might get an extra first-round pick, second-round pick to make up for that Lattimore trade, for that Deebo trade, for that Larry Tunsil trade. I don't regret Larry Tunsil trade. I don't even regret Lattimore trade. It is what it is. Maybe we should have went out the Ward. But, we swung, we missed. But at the end of the day, last year, we thought we had a chance to go to the Super Bowl, and that's why they traded for Lattimore, and we almost got to the Super Bowl. So I'm not mad at that. The Lattimore contract is not guaranteed after this year, so we're going to wash our hands with him. Deebo Samuels, he was pretty effective this year. I like Deebo. I think he's pretty effective. He wasn't meant to be the number 1 receiver for us. It was supposed to be Terry, but, we just been having all these injuries with the receivers. So it is what it is with that. I wouldn't mind bringing Deebo back over bargain price either. But yeah, man, we got to get that top 3 pick, man. I want that top 3, top 5 pick. But next week, we will play the Vikings. I think that will be a winnable game for sure, especially with McCarthy struggling. I'm not even sure he's healthy. But yeah, McCarthy and the Vikings been struggling. They got a good defense as well. I think it's a winnable game. It's looking like Jaden Daniels might not play. But with Mariota, we'll still be able to win the game, possibly. We'll be able to compete. But we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I thank you guys for supporting me. Continue to check my TikTok out, my Instagram, my YouTube channel, Gotta Get It Sports. Check me out. Appreciate you guys' support. And I will talk to you guys on Tuesday to preview the Vikings versus the Commanders game. Peace.